Good morning everybody, Stevie here from Never Too Late to Travel. Yet again another cracking morning here in Jomtien Pattaya. Very hot again, and for saying it's a rainy season it's quite remarkable really. This morning we're visiting Pattaya Tower, or Jomtien Tower, whichever one you want to call it by, and hopefully we'll go to the top and we'll show you the panoramic views from the top. Firstly, we'll have a walk around the park. It is a very big area, and then following on from that I'll take you a walk around the water park, which I believe is only 100 baht admission fee. Tower 300 baht just to go and view from the top, and believe it or not, people actually use a harness and actually come down on a kind of a zip line, which I am certainly not going to do. So with that, let's go for a walk around and I'll show you what's here. As you can see, very large area and plenty of parking spaces, and there are a couple of hotels in the vicinity. If you are interested in staying around this area, there is the Pattaya Park Resort, and if you look on my website you'll see a very interesting video of what they offer for accommodation. Very nice place to stay. So this is where you go in to buy your tickets, and the waiting area to go up to the tower. Quite a few people waiting around this morning. And this is where you actually enter once you've bought your ticket. As you see, you have the tower in the middle, and then there is a nice water park which surrounds it. So later on we'll go for a walk around there. Ticket box here. And as you can see, the ticket office there, and open from 10 o'clock until 1800, and not 9 till 1800 as it actually tells you above the ticket office. So it's worth remembering if you decide to come here. The Pattaya Park Tower souvenir shop is actually closed, and I think that is one of the results of COVID. And here's the entrance to the lobby to the big hotel that is attached to the tower. If you do stay in the vicinity, there is a little beer garden and small restaurant here at the end where you can get something to eat and drink. And ahead of us is the water park, which we will be going into shortly. But firstly we'll go up to the 55th floor of the tower and show you the panoramic views over Pattaya. So here we are at the lift entrance, and we're going to go up to floor 55. that's when the lift arrives. So here we have the white lights. Let's go. I don't know how long it's going to take to reach the top, but it shouldn't take very many seconds. I don't think it'll even be a minute, to be honest. This lift's going up at vast rates of knots, as you can see by the floor counter, and we're 22, 23 floors already. And it's nearly there, 50 already. And now arrived at 55. Absolutely fantastic view there of Koh Lan Island. Very, very beautiful island, not particularly large, but has a lot to offer tourists who visit Pattaya. And there, directly at 12 o'clock ahead of us, is the monstrosity of an unfinished condo, which sits by Malihai Pier. And just to the right here, that we can see is the zip lines that the people actually harness up and go down from the top of the tower to the bottom. And I must say, it's not for me. Absolutely stunning views over Pattaya, and well worth coming up to see it. It just shows you the extent of the city, how much it's grown over the years. And this area included within your ticket price, you get a free drink, which obviously we'll get later on. I want to go up to the next floor and try and see people coming down from the top of the tower. You can see a large piece of land there below, very large in size. It must be worth an absolute fortune at today's prices. Very unusual to find big plots of lands around cities nowadays. And absolutely beautiful views around the bay over to towards Jomtien and beyond, and I believe right across there will be Satahip. I may be mistaken, but I believe that's what it is. Some of the islands out here are not occupied by any families. I believe that a lot of them are owned by the Thai Royal Navy, and they use them for exercise purposes. If anybody knows any different, please leave a comment. Very small island there ahead of us, I don't know what it's called, but there's certainly Koh Lan ahead of us. And there is one of the gondoliers going down to the bottom, and below us we have the Pattaya water park, which you can appreciate is quite a large area, and we will be visiting that after we finish here. And entrance fee to the water park 200 baht, which you compare to the other major water park, as I said previously, 1,000, 1,200. It's a very reasonable place to bring the family. The view there of the water park. Some interesting information about sea life that's around this area. I'm not sure about the quality of this video. It largely depends how clean these windows are and actually what the GoPro picks up. But there you have it, folks. This is the panoramic view of Pattaya and Jomtien and beyond from the top of the Pattaya Tower. So now I want to go up to the floor above and see the people catching the gondoliers, and I don't know whether they're using harnesses today to come down the zip line, but we have to use the stairs, so we'll head off up there now. It's only a short flight, nothing major. And here we are on the top. Little bit of information there for you. And this is where people get the harness and they go down this zip line, but it looks maybe as they're not using it today. Some of the harnesses there they use for the tower jump. And another walkway. You can actually stand on this platform, and you don't need to have a harness, you just fasten into this cage. The tower is very, very high, but if you look at the top, there is also a massive radio tower perched right on the top of that as well. Very, very high building. and here is one of the gondolas that you sit and travel in and travel all the way down to the bottom. But as I said, here's not for me. So my friends, that concludes the visit to the Pattaya Tower, and now we're going to head off, and I'll take you for a walk around the water park, and let's hope that you find that interesting also. Please don't forget to like, make comments, and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.